Our coverage of Computex 2017 is brought to you by the Corsair One and Synergy. Check them out at the link in the video description. I freaking swear these guys at Kalios have to be some of the biggest teases in the industry, because this is the third time now that I'm looking at a completely new iteration of their product, and none of these things have actually reached the mass market yet. They're just like, we're just gonna keep making cooler and cooler prototypes and not stress out too much about anybody actually ever being able to buy one. So this one right here is the NSG S0. This is the latest prototype of what will hopefully sometime late this year or early next. Yeah, oh yes, sure, yeah, whatever, I don't even believe you guys. But this is the latest iteration of their fully passive PC case. Now, the last time I checked one of these out, which was on our Holy series, you can check that out here, it was actually, their technology was modded into a Lee O series case. This time they've gone, you know what, that was way too complicated for an end user to try to configure by themselves, so screw it. We're just gonna go make a case, and this is what we've got here. So there are two massive radiators, one in the front that handles all the cooling for the GPU, completely passively. We're talking GTX 1080 Ti at 61 degrees Celsius. And then at the bottom has your front I/O, as well as a couple of mounts for either 2.5 or 3.5 inch drives. Oh, and if you want to kick it into high gear, I guess you can throw in a couple of 120 millimeter fans. And then this additional one, and oh man, whoa, hopefully I didn't break it too bad there. Pop that back into place. And then this one on the back handles the cooling for the CPU and can also accept fans if you want to take it to the extreme. Now, these guys are modders at their cores, and I love the industrial design of this case because the whole thing is basically pure functionality, pure utility, gigantic. I mean, we're talking, what is it, 21 kilos of aluminum or something stupid like that, like pure aluminum cooling, raw power, and then blank canvases. So you can etch whatever you want on here. You could wrap it in vinyl, you could paint it, you could do pretty much whatever you want with it. And they've made a lot of improvements to the overall design since some of the early iterations. So now, instead of I/O having to be kind of machined into the back of the case and then you run the cables internally, now they've gone with an open design type case that uses tempered glass to cover it up and gives you full access to the I/O. So you're probably wondering, why are they in the Seasonic booth? If you equip it with a Seasonic passive power supply, if you use their GPU plates along with their like foam aluminum cooling things, and oh, by the way, these covers are going to be available in a variety of designs, you can run your extremely high performance system. This is a 6950X and a 1080 Ti completely fanlessly. All you will hear in a very quiet room is a little bit of boiling, because that's how the thing is cooled. There's no pump even. The coolant moves pretty much on its own through natural convection. So all that sounds great, Linus. How much is it gonna cost? Actually, not quite as bad as you might think. They're targeting around 600 euros, which does sound like a lot, but when you consider what an all aluminum and tempered glass case design would cost you, plus that it comes with water cooling grade cooling for the GPU and the CPU, that's actually not that bad. So thanks for checking out this video. Once again, all of our coverage of Computex 2017 is brought to you by the Corsair One, their 12-liter freaking amazing VR-ready gaming PC that comes with a quad-core Core i7 processor and up to a GTX 1080 Ti, as well as Synergy, the software that lets you share your keyboard and mouse between multiple computers, even a Windows machine, a Linux machine, and a Mac. Whoa, you can save 25% on Synergy by checking them out at the link in the video description. And while you're down there, you might as well click subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos from Computex 2017.